The Todd Shapiro Show.
Time to hit the button!
On Canada Talks, SiriusXM 167.
My boy, I got to know this guy a few months back. Met him through a mutual friend of ours named Sean Dollinger. And he's a real good dude. And he started a massive pizza company in Winnipeg. We talked to Canadians everywhere across Canada. And he was hanging out of the show once a few months back, but he didn't get on air. And now's his opportunity. We'll see how he does. Everybody, welcome to the program. Benji Nasberg. Hey, Benji.
How you doing, Todd?
Am I not
Thanks
calling
for the lovely intro.
I do my intro. I'm the intro specialist.
Representing Winnipeg. I like it.
Hey, you know, my brother worked on a very famous film out of Winnipeg called My Winnipeg. Guy Madden's a famed producer out of Winnipeg, and my brother, I think, executive produced it or something.
Very nice. Hopefully it wasn't during the winter.
It was actually. There's a lot of, like, frozen horses or something in Winnipeg, those horse heads or something. You know that story?
No, but I mean, a lot of frozen snowbanks here have odd shapes, so maybe he was just having a big night of drinking and wasn't too sure what he was seeing.
I actually think it's something like that, to be honest. I forget the movie. I saw it like 10 years ago. Hey, tell us a little bit, but I want it right from your mouth. Everything, like, tell us about your company.
Okay, so we started the first coal-fired pizzeria chain in Winnipeg, Manitoba somehow, the first coal-fired pizzeria chain in Canada. We started it in 2011. And what we focused on was authentic Italian recipes using a blistering hot 850-degree coal-fired oven, which is super unique, and then let the rest kind of carry with it. So we always focused around high-quality ingredients and having a good experience and making it fun for the customers and making sure we were on par with what was going on in the market. So finding a niche and kind of rolling with it. And since 2011, we opened up 4 locations, all first full service in Winnipeg, and we started developing a quick service version of that because this whole movement of ordering from the counter, getting in and out, ordering unlimited toppings, and all that kind of fun jazz started going through the airwaves, and we said, hey, we're in the pizza game. We like making strategic changes. We like taking what we know works and applying it in new settings, and here we are. So as of in the past year, we've sold about 15 franchises, and they're all in the midst of just getting either construction finished or all actually got some new ones starting in other areas. Lots in Manitoba. Started our first location in Saskatchewan, and we're looking at. We actually just finished our first location deal in Toronto, and we're working across the grid. We got lots of opportunities that are coming up from left, right, and center, and it's just a matter of time before we're, literally all across the nation. So it's going to be an exciting couple of years for sure for us because we've, started in Winnipeg, oddly, and we're going to have restaurants all over the land here. So that's kind of where we're at. I don't know if I jumped the gun there. I didn't.
No, it's great. No, I love it, dude.
Yeah.
Benji Nasberg, the CEO of now. Just forgive me because people must go Carbone or Carbone. What do you like? What's the? Is it both?
Carbone is our true name. Carbone is the Italian word for coal.
That's what I thought.
Carbone is the way, but we hear Carbone more so than not, and we kind of play around with it. But we get calls all the time. Is it Carbone? Is it Carbone? I say both. Just come and check us out, and we'll take it from there.
I love it. And just for those who don't know, and listen, like the coal-fired pizza craze is massive, and the fact that you're kind of first to market in Canada on this stuff for doing it on a franchise level and really kicking ass with it. And we're going to be working together a lot. Full disclosure on my end. So we're going to be doing stuff through the show. You're gonna be a new sponsor here. But everyone's a pizza lover, but people might not understand. Like, oh, what do you mean a coal-fired pizza? What's so special about that, Benji?
It's the temperature the oven gets to. Literally, if you come and check out one of our concepts, you can see the coal bed sitting on the deck. It's blistering hot, 850 degrees. It just requires air intake. It's eco-friendly. We use anthracite coal. It's one of the cleanest burning fossil fuels. So it's not charcoal. It's not crumbling in the oven or anything like that. It's all clean, blistering hot, and it maintains itself all throughout the day. So it just gets the temperature to the point where we need it and sustains it all day. and that's just the way pizza was meant to be had. So that's how we're doing it, and that's where we are today. It's just a lot of concepts do certain things, and we just picked what we felt was right, and then just went for it. But it also comes down to sourcing as local. Like we source local produce in every market we're currently in a few cities around Winnipeg as well. And when we get to other areas, we'll be sourcing produce locally. We'll be importing our tomatoes from Italy. We'll be doing all the right things. So the recipe works.
And Benji, people really do take their pizzas very seriously. Is it tough to convert, say, like someone who just always had their regular pizza joint, their regular pizza, their fast food pizza, whatever it might be, and then say, hey, come try Carbone once, and when you do, we're gonna, is it a tough, because people fall in love with their pizzas.
Yeah, there's no doubt about it, and the good thing is in the models that we have our traditional style pizzas, and then we have the ability for customers to just really go at it and make their own and kind of get creative. We have a lot of foodies that come through the place. A lot of our chefs and guys that work online and girls that work online at the restaurants. They're all very talented. So we let them kind of do their creations, and we put them as signatures for the period of time. It's all fun, and as long as we're using the right ingredients, everything tastes fantastic. So that's really what we push for, is on the quality side. And in the quick service market, for our fast fire concept, we're really focusing on the same methods, and we're just applying it in a more, modernized quick service setting. So you can order right from the counter, get any toppings you want. It's one price, in and out. Oven blistering, you get the pizza, in under 180 seconds, and it's bing, bang, boom.
Whoa. Get a pizza in how long?
Under 180 seconds. Quick math, around under 3 minutes.
Man, this is the reason why I'm not a businessman. I couldn't, 3 minutes stuff. Dude, that is amazing. So wait, so you're sitting there and you're like, okay, I want boom, 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 this and that, and you pick your thing and then throw it on the bread.
You want some more tomatoes? You want a little pineapple? I feel like you might want some salami on yours. I'm just kind of getting a vibe here. And then when all is said and done, you get our oven chef tosses it in the oven, gets it going, and then you're paying. And by the time you're done paying, you're pretty much ready to go with your pie.
That's unbelievable. And I'm laughing in a way in my head because I'm like, the thing is that, like, and I'm dead on serious when I say this, man, like dead on. Because we're just sitting here talking pizza, but every single person knows that pizza unites the world. It unites your friends. It unites your families. You go out. No one's going to complain if you're going out for pizza. But what I like about it now is while you're uniting it, you're also personalizing it, because that's always kind of been, a frustrating thing. I want half of this. No, you just make the pizza for individual. You bring everyone together. Everyone gets their own pizza, and then you go on your way.
Exactly. Yeah, you can do it. You can come with grandma. You can come with your buddies. You can do it whatever you got to do, because we have the ability to customize for just about anyone. Plus, we also have gluten-free options, vegan options, paleo, all the good stuff. So it doesn't matter what your lifestyle is, we can accommodate that, and we probably do it in the best way possible, in my opinion.
And is there you guys do trends on what's like the most popular pizza Carbone pizza would sell? Like the most popular selections that people would choose?
Right now we got this one called the New White. It's a white-based garlic sauce. It's not tomato sauce, so it's a little bit more. It's got a little bit different flavor to it. We use 3 types of cheeses: ricotta, parm, mozzarella. We do sliced cherry tomatoes, spinach pesto to finish, and a little bit of cracked pepper. So that's the number one seller we have right now. But a lot of people in the world are kind of, at least in Canada, we're seeing a lot of shift towards the vegan movement. A lot of keto going on, so we have all those accommodations. We got the vegan cheese, we got the keto-friendly crust, we got the gluten-free crust, we got all that stuff, and I think we got the best stuff on the market. So we make sure we're able to cater to just about anyone, no matter what their lifestyle is, and we make sure it's the best pizza they can get for the best price as well. So we focus on quality, and we want to make sure that the customization factor is there, and we also got the right price, because a lot of people are price conscious, but we make sure the value is there, and that's behind the quality for sure.
Thinking about sort of what my kid would order. Kids must love the fact that they can go and make their own pizzas.
Yeah, the kids like to have a good time for sure. They seem to just be gravitating towards a lot of olives these days, which I think is odd. Did not like olives when I was a kid, but typically, we had a little guy in here at one of our stores the other day, and he had just literally like extra olives, and that's all he wanted. And we've been hammering through olives for a lot of kids for some reason. So not too sure what's going on there. I was more of a pet pineapple kind of kid, but no one's perfect.
No, it's funny. My kid does love olives. Things that you're right. I totally wouldn't have loved olives. What are like? What's a topping that you would serve on a pizza that people might not expect that you would?
Something that they would not expect. I would say we do turkey meatballs, which is an interesting one because instead of using beef, we use turkey. Then we slice and dice them, and it's a little bit different than it kind of gives that effect of it kind of being almost like I'm going to say a hamburger pizza, but we use turkey meatballs sliced up, so it's a little bit more health conscious, and people seem to really enjoy that. They're kind of like, what's a turkey meatball? What's that doing on my pizza? They try it, they love it. Not too common, but I mean we have a lot of good variety, and we also have the premium stuff like prosciutto, which goes on just about. You put that in the oven, it crisps up like bacon. It's delicious. You can also put it on after the pizza's cooked. It's all good. We got it all. You should just, I'll fly you down a pie, or we'll have to just give you a shout when we're getting ready for the Toronto store.
Yeah, well, and you're in Winnipeg now, so maybe we'll figure out some
Shapiro pizza. And we'll jazz it up with some olives for you.
Well, we'll jazz it up with olives and maybe a Stanley Cup when the Leafs beat your Jets in the finals. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, let's not get ahead of ourselves.
Well, Benji, man, I'm looking forward. We're going to have a lot of fun. And as the franchises expand across Canada, I think this is going to be great, specifically for our listening audience as well. Real quick, just name some of the cities that you are in currently and where you're thinking of going at Carbone Pizza.
Right, so right now we're in Winnipeg, Brandon. We're in the ground in Yorkton, Saskatchewan, and then we're going to be doing Toronto, like I said, and we got eyes on Vancouver, and we have a special deal in the works that I kind of want to stay quiet about till the next time on the air because it's a different country, but it's going to be quite interesting once we make that happen. So focusing on Canada first, and then we'll see what happens in the next little bit.
Well, I'm very excited for you and your entire team. One of the things that I'm a big advocate of is obviously inspirational individuals, and you being that, taking a pizza company and turning it into this much bigger company, not just sort of a one restaurant deal, which a lot of people think of, and taking on sort of the franchise market, being very trendy with it, being very progressive with your thoughts, and I'm stoked to be sort of a part of the team now with you and Carbone Coal Fired Pizza. And I just hope everyone goes and checks it out in those areas. And if not, is it just carbonepizza.com?
So we got carbonecoalfiredpizza.com, and then we also got fastfire.ca.
Okay, fastfiredpizza.ca?
Fastfire.ca.
Fastfire.ca.
If you go to carbonecoalfiredpizza.com, we got all the sites on there as well for anyone to take a look at. But that's the one we started with, and that's where we base a lot of our energy from. So
I love it, man. Fast, fresh, authentic, sustainable, and tailored. Very cool. Thank you, Benji Nasberg from Carbone and Coal Fired Pizza. And yeah, dude, we're going to do a lot of this. So let's have some fun with it. And I look forward to that big sort of announcement that you have with maybe expanding outside of Canada. Sounds really intriguing.
You know it.
Thanks, man, for your time. You have fun?
Thank you.
Did you have fun?
Love it.
How'd I do?
Fantastic.
Okay, you too. Okay, thanks, dude.
You're beautiful. You sound beautiful, and you look beautiful.
I'm just dying for one of your pizzas right now, man. I can't wait till the Toronto franchise opens. We'll talk soon.
Yeah, 100%.
Okay, cheers, man.
This is the Todd Shapiro Show on Canada Talks, SiriusXM 167.